Alright guys, welcome back to another vlog. We are here at Queensland Raceway for Drift Outlaws. We left the last episode with the car getting wrapped at Upgrade Studio. Turned out fantastic. We went to Queensland Raceway for, what was it? Power Cruise to test the car. We did a clutch there, so didn't do any drifting. I got a new clutch in it. So this is really the first big test for the car. We did some suspension changes to try and get some more grip. We've also got Promosa tyres on board with the program. So we're running them today and then into the future with high-tech. So into the future, next week we fly to Japan for a tour, and then I leave early from the tour to go to Sydney for the first round of high-tech. But we're here for the first round of Drift Outlaws. It's a new competition, very cool format, kind of old school, kind of half semi, half radial, tight course, so very Archie-esque, which we had a lot of fun. We got Jakey Cornbury back, you know, pitting next to us, so it's pretty cool vibes, and just kind of reminiscing, you know, comp style. But car seems to be good. We've started off on 25 PSI. We've only got 10 tyres, so we might run out if we go to the top. These bad boys seem to be going really well. Yeah, another 500 counts. Another 500 counts of Limmy. While we got the setup. Go out for some more practice and we'll see how we go. Alright, so just finished practice. We did 2 pairs of tyres. We've got about 9 runs. We're starting to get real consistent on about 20 pound, so pretty happy with that. There's no qualifying, it's a chip draw. So you pull the chip out of a bag, it says lead or chase on it, so it's all completely random. So we've got a black BMW up there somewhere to battle first, and we are chasing straight away, so shouldn't be too bad. At least you can see what he's doing. I do like to lead first, but we kind of need to get maybe a bit of the green off the tyres because we weren't scrubbing in practice, so see if we can get the green off the tyre, chase hard, and see how we go. But I mean, if we lose, we're just going to watch heaps of sick drivers throw down, so pretty happy with that. Managed to take the win, very tight one. He said he had some problems with his car, so I gave him a little bit of room, which may have given me a disadvantage, but he had made a mistake in the chase. So we're through. We're going to do another chip draw for top 16 battles. We'll see who we got there. Alright, so top 16 battle was with Shane. It was going to be a hard one. We knew it was going to be a hard one. He's won a lot of stuff at Archie before, and he always G's me up to drive hard with him. So I knew I was going to get in trouble for not driving as hard as I could against him. Entered on his door, tapped the side of his quarter, stayed there, and then exited the track and gave him another tap on the way out. So I thought, if anything, if I was going to lose, at least it wasn't going to be from not being too aggressive. So I'm very happy with that. We did manage to get the win. There was a bit of a judge's decision at one point when I was in the chase. There's like a really tight section just here. where it squeezes really tight, and they had to look on their cameras just to make sure that I was still going forward. So took the win there. We move into the top 8, another chip draw, so we don't know who we've got. Get some fresh tyres on. We've only pretty much got enough to go to the top if we can get that far. See how we go. Jakey's still in, which is sweet. Not sure who else is still in, but we'll see how we go. Alright guys, so we just had the top 8 battle with Trav. Travis contested it, which is fair enough. There was a little bit of a contact on entry. It didn't affect the line. He was saying that it was. Went to the judges, he paid his money to get it contested, and then turned out that with all the technology that we had, that it was still a better run, chase versus chase, lead by myself. So the ruling stood, and we're on to the top 4. But yeah, I know Trav's in his right to have a contest. I love the guy. I'm not gonna, I don't think any badly of him. It's just, that's the sport, you know. It sucks when you lose, so you want to try and do everything you can to stay in. But we're in top 4, so we'll see how we go. See if we get our podium. And try and make it a full day.
Here we go. AJ in lead. I think that's a touch different.
Alright guys, so it's post-event now. It's all done, run and won. It got really hectic at the end and I didn't actually get any more filming of it. But after I left with the contest for the top 8 with Trav, we went into the top 4. We had AJ in the chip draw, great driver, knew he was going to be pushing hard. I led first, put down a good lead, and then in the chase got maybe a little bit too greedy and just clipped his rear bar and kind of stopped him from drifting. So in my eyes that was all done. Went on to the best of 3, so with Warwick Hill, which is awesome. We did want to meet in the finals, we had talked about it. I love Wazza, so it was really cool to actually finally get him in a battle, and it was fun, it was really good. I chased first, put everything I could, end up spinning, trying to get too close, and then in my lead, I had kind of already lost it, so I just threw it down as gangster run as I could just to give the crowd a bit of a show, and end up giving was the third. So we did end up with 4th position for the event. Very happy with that. Very happy with my driving. Way more aggressive than I normally am, and a lot of people saying, you know, you need to drive more aggressive if you want to get to the top, and I felt like we did try and drive as hard as we could. The Promoser tyres were great. The short track kind of didn't give them too much advantage, but it was good to have the grip there when we needed it, when we needed to catch up. So that was great. We did cop a little bit of damage in the end, being silly in that 3rd and 4th battle with Was to try and put on a show. Ripped the rear bar off on the wall. So, got some tweaks to do before we head to Sydney for the first round of high tech, which will be getting sorted soon. A little bit of contact from where we jagged AJ, which isn't too bad at all. Overall, very happy with the car. It worked very well, so we just need to make it look good again, go down to Sydney and try and do the same thing. But in terms of the event, fantastically run. Grant did an amazing job. Ali, his missus, doing all the promo stuff for it was fantastic. All the sponsors, we threw in some sponsorship through Kevin Bell to try and make it a banger of event, and a lot of other guys did too. The vibe was awesome. The turnout was fantastic, seeing it was going to rain. So overall, it was probably like one of the best events I've ever been to, if not the best. So very keen to help Grant pull off another one. We are off to Japan for another tour in a couple of days for the Thrash racing event, so I might get some footage there. I normally don't get footage on the tours, just so that I can maintain focus with the group and make sure that the guys have a great tour and not, you know, be a bit selfish. But I will try and get some of that Thrash racing event, because we do get to drive with a lot of drivers, so there should be some awesome content that we can try and get out from that. Also, big ups to my homie Benki. We had some fun tenning together. I knew he would have enjoyed it as well as I did. It was very fun. But I'll get some clips in of the runs and hopefully make an interesting video for you guys. We'll see you on the next one.